last week. I'm sorry I wasn't available for the class. Yeah, and that was due to technical issues that happened last week. But today I'm back to serve you guys better and to take you through the world of design. Today what we'll be doing is something simple, not too much, not too big, but something that will inspire you as a designer. But not just for designer alone, for you that you're inspiring to be a designer or aspire to be a designer. So this class is also for you. Once again, welcome to Pixel Sports. Okay, let me just give you a brief introduction about myself. My name is Bello Olamiji. I'm presently a senior director with one of the leading ad agency in Nigeria, and also I have a what's it called media brand which I manage, which is called Rebels Media, and also I train young designers. So today I'll be taking you through design, but more like an ad design for a major brand in Nigeria. Yeah. So actually, I've been seeing their products around, so I just felt like, okay, you know what, this will be good for the class, and I'll be taking you to some design process. I went from this idea to the what's it called, to the final idea that I'll be showing you. So, without any further ado, I'll be showing you the what's it called, where I got my concept from. It's one of the design I've created before last year. Yes, one of the design I've done last year. So I'll just be showing you guys where I got the idea from and where I'm going with it. So let me share my screen with you guys so we can move forward. Thank you very much. So, okay, I'm waiting for the screen to load. Yeah, my screen is here now. So let's go further. So I'm going to share my screen, my Photoshop now. Yeah, this is the design we are doing, as you can see. So we'll be working on these brands products. Oraimo, we all know Oraimo in Nigeria. So this is what we'll be working on. Yeah, and I'm going to show you the idea, where I got the idea from. This is where I got the idea from. So I created this design idea for what's it called, this brand, Under Armour, for their shoes, different shoes they've been what's it called, but related to what's it called, in partnership with Stephen Curry. So I got the idea. So I started creating a feel of 3D, but starting from what's it called, manual, not using the actual 3D, but doing it manually with Photoshop. So I'm going to take you guys through how you can create all this kind of idea with Photoshop without 3D. So without any further ado, I'm going to take you through Photoshop. But before Photoshop, what I did first, yeah, was to first go to Oraimo's page, get their color, and the style of design I'll be doing is a bit monochrome, using just one color style for the design. So I got their color, and how did I generate all these other colors? I know most of the designers know it, but for those that doesn't know it, I'm going to show you back. So I'm going to duplicate this now. Then I'm going to come to my color style here. So I'm going to call it color guide. So with that, with the color guide here, I have the monochromatic shades of the color. So I'm going to actually just duplicate them like this. Yes, Control D, also like this. Sorry, bring it back. Yeah, Control D. So now what I'm going to do now is to now pick different shades. From here now, I can pick this shade, as you can see. So no, not that. This shade. Yeah, from here I can pick the other one. Then this one I can pick this one, because these are the colors I'll be using for my shades and lightning. Then the next one, I'm going to pick this. So I think there's a lighter one. Yeah. Then the next one, I'm going to pick what is it? This. That's the light. This. So that was where I got the color from. And this is the what's it called? The Oraimo, where I got their color from. Just the screenshots. Yeah. So what I did first was to do a bit of sketch of how my idea will look like. So it's going to help me with the arrangement or whatever I am doing. Yeah. So the first thing I did was to just pick my pen tool or brush tool. Yeah. Increase my brush a bit. So now what I'm going to do here, if I'm to be using what's it called, a sketch pad, it will be easier, but I'm using my mouse. So it's going to look a bit rough. Yeah. So I'm just going to draw. You can see. So this is where the product will be. So the first thing I did is to create a platform where where the what's it called be standing. So then let's say this is the product, just a little sketch, a small sketch. Let's say this is the product. Yeah. So I try to create what's it called a 3D what's it called a 3D thread, or like a 3D line where the product can sit on top, like carrying lifting it up. So I created something close to this like this. Then I created another one coming from here like this. So now the idea is to for the products, as you are playing your music, your what's it called, your sound boom, it lights up the room as you're playing it. So I needed to create a feel of a room. So I created a circular window style out here. So what will be here will be, let's say, you can see the outside from the inside. Then what again? I created a circular board to give that 3D feeling around here. Yes. So now, as I was drawing all these, I was also looking for, okay, where am I going to place my what's it called? Place my copies. It's because for it to be more what's it called, more sane. So I needed to what's it called, leave this space. Yeah. So the copy can be what's it called, can be seen properly. So what this does for me is to what's it called, plan my arrangements. Do you get it? So this is what this is doing for me. So it helps me plan my arrangement. Okay, so I don't just go to Photoshop and start what's it called, doing what I don't know. So this up in what's it called, in planning my design, placement of different elements. So now when I'm done with this, if I do it properly, I can screenshot and take it to Photoshop and just be placing all my elements. But because it's not being drawn properly, I'm not going to what's it called, I'm not going to do that. So I'll just have to what's it called, let the idea stick on my head like that. So the next thing I will do now is start placing my elements in Photoshop. Yeah. So but before that, I will need lines. So I'm going to just, how will I put it, pick this guy and just draw it to the side. Yeah, sorry. So I'm going to pick my curvature tool and draw my line. So if you have to check what we had before, as you can see how it goes. So that's the kind of line I'll be drawing, and I can do that with the help of curvature too. So also I can do it in Photoshop, but I really don't like doing. I like what's it called? I like the simulation between Illustrator and Photoshop. Yeah. So I'm just going to draw something like this. So you can see that I have the curve really what's it called, drawn like this. So that's for this. Then again, I'm going to do from here because I want it to what's it called. This is not what I want here. Yeah. So now I've done it. So what I'm going to do next is to what's it called, increase the stroke, but I'm going to change to black. So I'm going to increase the stroke, as you can see. So it might not be much. So I'm going to pick one. So just write it out. Let me say I'm going to increase this to, let's say 100. Let me use 100. Let's see how big it will be. Yeah, yes, 100 is okay. So I'm going to do the same thing for this, like this. So the next thing I'll do is to convert my stroke, because if I import it like this to Photoshop, it's not going to look okay. So the next thing I'll do is to come to objects, then come to expand, then expand the fill and stroke. So this from stroke we turn to fill. So I have this already. So the next thing I'm going to do is to bring them into Photoshop and place them where I want them to be. So before that, I'm going to come back to my Photoshop, then come here, pick a new file. Then since this will be posted on, what's it called, on Instagram, so I'm going to use 1080, and you can post anywhere, but for digital purposes I'm going to use 1080 by 1350. So for web, we all know that 720 is okay, but I love using 100. So yeah, everything is set. I'm going to press OK. Yeah. So the next thing I'm going to do here, come back to Photoshop, then pick Illustrator, pick this, Command C, then come to Photoshop and press Command V or Control V, anyone. But make sure you are importing, what's it called, you're importing as shape, but not as what's it called, as smart objects. So it will be easier for you to what's it called, to retain the quality and also still remain it as vector, but not as what's it called, not as JPEG or not as bitmap. Yeah. So I'm going to draw bits here. I'm going to just tilt it a bit like this. Yeah. So I'm going to just a bit draw it closer like this. Yeah. So the next one, the second one, bring it also, Command C, then bring it again, Command V. So also reduce it, Control T, then reduce, then bring it to where you want it to be, like this. So I'm going to tilt it a bit. Yeah, then increase it like that. Yes. Let's go a bit up like this. Yeah. So I have my lines. So I'm going to put this in a group. Control G. And I'm going to write rope. Let me just say rope. Yeah, let's call it rope. Yeah, this works. So the next one, the background. So I'm going to bring in the color I have here. Just copy it like this. Select and copy. Command C. Then Command V again. Make sure this one I'm not going to use what's called shape layer. I'm going to use smart objects. So I don't want it to change color because the color I'm using presently here is this RM, what's it called, wine color. I don't want that. So I'm going to import in a smart object and I'm going to press OK. So retain the quality and what I have there already. So I'm going to put this here like this and I'm going to press OK. So I'm going to just take this to the side and hide it. Yeah, that's the next thing. So the next thing I want to do is to create my layer, solid color. So you see what I have. So what I need is to pick this color. So I'm going to click and pick this. Yeah, this is what I need. Or the darker one a bit. Yes. Yes. Thank you very much. So I have this already. So I'm going to hide this. Yeah. So I'll start bringing in my elements that I'll be using for the design. So I'm going to come to my folder. I have the files here already. So the next thing I'm going to do is to first bring in my platform, the platform I'll be creating. I'll first bring in this guy here and I'll drag it into Photoshop. So you might be confused that, okay, how will I make the platform look circular? So I'm going to show you. So now when I was searching for elements, I needed to look at the texture of whatever I am using in creating. So I needed to look, okay, what can give me a circular, what's it called, platform easily. So the first thing I did, okay, this thing has, what's it called, a bit of circular edges. So what I'm going to do is to rotate it. So rotate. So first of all, let me just click here, click it in, hide my rope. So yeah. So let me take away this. We don't need this again. So let me take this away. Don't save. Yeah. So I'm going to reduce this a bit. Yeah. So I'm going to reduce this a bit. Yes, Ctrl T. So I'm going to reduce it a bit. Yeah, so I'm going to drag it down. So I'm going to press OK. Yeah. Let me take over this. Yeah. So the next thing I'm going to do, what's it called? Command T again. Then I'm going to use warp. Warp 2. So I'm going to warp all these edges like this. Warp these edges until I get something circular. So all I need is just the what's it called, that's round edge I'm having there. So that's what I need. And also if you know how to use what's it called, Lookify, you can use Lookify also for it. So about using warp. And you can use Puppet Warp also. If you know how to use Puppet Warp very well, you can use Puppet Warp to get that edges that you want. So you can say that it's looking circular a bit. So yeah, I think I've gotten what I want. So I'm going to press OK. So the next thing to do, let me hide my rope. Yeah, I'm going to shift this guy a bit inside like this. Yeah, so I'll get that. So I'm going to use my pen tool, make sure it's in parts. Then I'm going to zoom in a bit and just pick this point, draw in like this, make sure I follow the line properly. Yeah, so I'm going to click on, put my alt key and click on this point. I must get that perfect side. So also I'm going to click again, as you can see, make sure I follow this part properly. So what I'm trying to do is to cut away the part I don't need. Yeah, so I think I'm not getting it properly, so I'm going to come back. Yeah, like this. Yeah, so the next one like this. So going to draw it out, click, then make, what's it called, make selection, just new selection. Yeah, and just click on my, what's it called, click on my selection mask, layer mask 2, then press Ctrl I on this, Ctrl I, then it brings it back. So I have my platform already. Yeah, that's done for this. I have those already, so I'm going to place this a bit like this. So I have to check properly to see areas that is not being done. You can see, yeah. So I can also cut, but just to save my time, I'm going to first convert this guy into what's it called, a smart object. I don't like seeing layer marks around. That's just my way. So I'm going to create a new layer on top, then power clip it in, press my B, that's my brush, click, hold my alt key and click on this lighter part here. Make sure, yeah, I like it's at 56. I think that's okay. The flow is 100. Yes, and make sure my brush thickness is at 0. Yeah, so I'm going to just paint on that side. Yeah, you can see that I have the look, what's it called, properly okay now. So on that, I can click on both of them again and convert to, what's it called, smart objects. So everything is not modded up. Yeah, so I have that like this. So the next thing to do here is to bring my rope. So my rope can look like this. So what am I going to do? So before I do that, I'm going to bring in my elements, the main product, which is this. Yes, I'm going to take it in, draw it in. So this is my elements. Press OK. So I'm going to take it up because it will be sitting on top of my ropes like this. As you can see, the guy is already sitting. Yeah. But I want it to come down a bit. Now we can see that we have light issues with the, what's it called, with my elements. We have light coming from top, and I don't think that's where my own light will be coming from. And we can see more concentration here, and that's not what I want to do. So I need to also first correct that. So I'll have to use, what's it called, exposure curve. Anyone that is okay for you, you can use that. So yeah, I'm going to place this first. So because it's my light correction that I'll use in creating every other things I'll be doing in this design. So I'm going to pick this. Yes, then I'll be doing exposure. These days I use exposures a lot than curve. I think during 2021, 2022, I was good with curve, but I don't know. But they serve different purpose. But I find a way to use exposure for some of the things I do, and it works for me. Yeah. So I'm going to use exposure. So I'm going to probably darken it. Yeah, and I'm going to come to my gamma and also darken it a bit. Sorry, take it up to look a bit darker. Then my offset also. I don't really like using offset, but give me that a more dark feeling. But it's okay like this. And I'm going to press Ctrl I to hide it. Then I'm going to use my B, my brush. Make sure my opacity is at around 20. And this one, soft. Yes, I can leave my flow the way I want to, and you can reduce it, but I like leaving my flow like that. Make sure my brush here is white so they can reveal. Layer marks is to, what's it called, reveal, and what's it called, and hide. So now I'm going to hide some parts here. So I'm going to probably start painting. You can see. So what I'm trying to do here is what's it called? Correct the lightning. So part here, because the light won't be shining on this part here, so it will be a bit darker. It will be a bit darker. So it won't be as bright as what we have already. So you can see I need to be more what's it called, so I don't just paint where I need not to paint. So you get it. So I need not to pay one to paint. So now, um how will I put it? It's looking a bit dark, and I don't want that. I don't want that wahala for myself. So I need to reduce it a bit. But yeah, I need to reduce it a bit. Yeah, so I'm going to calm down, go to my opacity. But this opacity sometimes give me problem. I might be going up and down to know okay which one fits. So sometimes I can just use few to support it. Yeah. At some point in Photoshop, I don't really know what fill works with because I feel it works with colors, but I don't really know what it works with. So I don't use it. I just use opacity. But these days, I sometimes I can leave my opacity on 100, but I can work with the fill, reduce it, and it's giving me what's it called a better feeling of whatever I want. So I can just reduce the fill for the colors. Yeah. So I think I like it like this. It doesn't have to be too dark also. Yeah. So yeah, this part also should be a bit darker. Yeah, a bit darker. Yes. So now we are still going to work on it. So the next thing I want to use here is curve. I need to bring it back. Yeah. Then all I just need to power clip it inside, sorry, and just reduce it a bit. I want that shining feel. Yes. I'm getting it. So the next thing I'm going to do here, there's a part of cover this RGB part. I'm going to come here, and the I need green because I want that what's it called, that's inside filling. So they have to have the same room color. So I need green. So I'll just increase it a bit, not too much. So for my color correction, so I have that green. Yeah, there. So the next thing I'm going to do here, I have this already. I'm going to stop here for now. So I'm going to click on everything, group them together, and just say this is products. Yeah, this is products. Let me check whether I have questions before I move ahead. So let me check. You guys welcome to Pixel Pause once more. So I think it's not okay. I have it. Okay. Oh, Flora, thank you very much, guys. Thank you so much. So yeah, let's continue. Yeah, I see you guys. Thank you very much. So let's go. So the next thing I'm going to do here now is to change the color of my lines of my ropes, what I call rope. Yeah, change them to the color I want them to look like. So I'm going to bring this my color. Then now, reason why I maintained what's it called, it to be shape and not layer what's it called, smart object, is because it will be easier for me to change the color also because it's vector already, instead of converting it to what's it called, going back to using blending mode to change the color. I don't want that. So I'm just going to come here, click it, and pick the color I want. I'm going to use this, you see. Yeah. And for this also the same thing, I'm going to use this. So now this is where we are starting our work from. And the way this is to say, let's come and do what we said we want to come and do in the room. Yes. So this is what we are coming to do. So the next thing to do here now, I'm going to separate these guys, and my what's it called, layer might look kind of muddled up. Forgive me. That's the way I work. But if I'm sharing my files, people know that okay, I'll have to separate it. But my layers are always so much. Forgive me, please. So yeah. The next thing I'm going to do here, which one I'm working on first. So yeah, I'm going to probably just hide one. I'm going to hide this guy. Yes, I'm going to work on this guy first. So hide this guy also. I don't need it. Yeah. So the next thing is to bring the next element I'll be needing. So the next element is this guy. We call it a close-up view raw noodles. It's a raw noodles, but we are using it for our work. So it's not food. Yeah. So the next thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to compress this guy. Like I'll compress his life. Yes. So I'm going to compress the guy's life like this. Cause so it should give me the quality of what I want. I'm going to compress his life. So yeah, good. So yeah. So the next thing I'm going to do here now, Control T again, and I'm going to warp it. So I'm warping it to give to this direction of my line. Okay, please now. Yeah, do it very well. Yes. So I'm going to warp. Warp can be stressful sometimes. And sometimes, if you know how to, I will say it again. If you know how to use Lookify, please use it. Do you get it? But for some people that really don't know how to use that, so that's why I'm using WAP. So, so I'm going to just drag it a bit to the side. So and use my lines. These guys can stress you. Come closer again. So why are you doing like this? Forgive me now. So let me pick from here. Oh my god. This guy is stressing me. Yeah, thank you very much. So I'm going to keep on, yes, this is what I want. Then for my guy also, I'll pick this line. Please now. Like this guy don't want me to do this thing. Yeah, so let me do it again. So let me use from up. WAP can be stressful sometimes. So if WAP is not giving me a better chance, I'm going to use Lookify. So I think it's helping me out, yeah? I think it's helping me out. Yes, let's go. So I'm going to drag this guy back. I'm going to drag this guy back like this. So I'm going to take it from this side. Yeah, like this. Then drag it in from here. I just want you to follow that part of what I needed. Yeah, and I can bring this one a bit more closer. This one here a bit more closer. So I just want that, what's it called? It's, yeah, a bit more closer. Let it be tiny. I want that tiny view. Yeah, so I have it. So all I just need to do is to, the next thing I'm going to do is just to rotate. Other things I'll be doing. Please load and load. Yeah, so I have this here. So the next thing I'm going to do is to pack clip inside. Yeah, I have that feeling. So I don't have it 100% yet. So I'm going to Control T it. Then what's it called? Rotate a bit until I have what I want. Yes, this is okay. So I have this here now. Let me convert it to smart object so I don't have to. It can reduce the what's it called a bit for me, the size. So convert to smart objects. So the next thing I'm going to do here is to press Ctrl U. Ctrl U, and I'm going to use what's it called? Colorize. And I'm coming to the color that I need, which is this. That is close to the color I have. Increase the saturation. That's not the color I need, so I'm going to tilt a bit back. So I have it. So reduce it a bit like this. Yeah, I'm going to press OK. I have that. So let me see which one works for me. Color doesn't work. Yes, this works. Luminosity works, so I'm going to keep it at luminosity. Another way to do it, if I don't want to do that, just what's it called? Come to this, colorize still, but make sure my this thing is reduced. Do you get it? I like it like this. So this one gives me what's it called? The texture of the lines that I have. So I'm going to leave it here like this. So I'm going to press OK. So I reduce it. So it's black and white already. If I take it to normal back towards normal, you can see it's black and white. You can see. Yeah. If I want to advance the texture a bit more, I'll come to filter, then camera raw filter. This place, it helps with magic a lot. Magic with camera raw filter. So I'm going to use camera raw filter. That is if you don't want to use. If you don't want to use what's it called? Hue and saturation. Camera raw filter is monochrome already, so I'm just going to increase the texture. like that, and also increase the clarity so it's much sharper. So I press OK. So you can see it comes out very well. So I'm going to keep it here like this. So I'm going to do the same for the second one. So I can't be doing up and down, so I'm going to just bring this guy that I have here, I'm going to just take him up like that, duplicate it by pressing my alt key and power clip it inside. So Ctrl T, then bring him here. So all I will just do is just to rotate to the other side, so it gives me the same, what's it called, the same direction that I want. Yeah, it's getting too much. Please come back. Yeah, please come back. Yeah, so drag it down. Yes. Oh, no, 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 come back, please, come back. Yeah, I want it here. So I'm going to use my warp again, just to get what I want from this side. But I'm not getting it from that side yet, because I need the direction to follow each other. Yeah, I need that direction. So yeah, I think I have it a bit here. So yeah, calm down a bit, please. Yeah, I have it. So I'm gonna press OK. So now we have it already. So I'm going to group this guy, a group inside of a group. So I'm going to group it again, and then I'm going to group this again, because I'll be putting some effects. So I'm going to this one, group 1, and I'm going to do it this one, group 2. Here. So to the next stage. Now the next stage is a, what's it called? Is a stage that we start revealing everything coming out little by little. So the next thing is first, I'll first work on the environment lights. So suggest where the light is coming from, then we can continue. So then the next thing I'm going to do here, hide my rope, my product. So behind it, this guy here, I'm going to create a layer underneath. So now, yeah, B. Make sure my brush is bigger. Leave it at 20 the way it is, though 21. So because I can press, it will reveal my color. Please come back. So I'm going to use a lighter. Please come back now. So pick this lighter part, hide it. Yeah. Then reduce my brush again. So the light is coming from the top, and from this, what's it called, from this angle. As you can see also, the light is coming from here and also from here. So you can see. So you have to study where your lightning is coming from, so it will help you in whatever you're doing, whatever how you want to place your color, your light and element. So I'm going to play. I'm going to, what's it called? Paint, paint, paint. I think I'm okay with this. So I'm going to change it to screen. There's something that happens here sometimes. I battle between screen and, what's it called, color dodge. Color dodge make it more, what's it called, more popping. But I don't like the effect sometimes, because it do not give me that light feeling. It's more color. It's more of color than light. So I really don't like it. Linear dodge can do it better than color dodge when it comes to brightness. But I'll go with the other brother, which is screen. So I'll leave it as screen. Then we probably duplicate it. It's brighter, yes. So I'm going to change the other name to, what's it called, soft lights. So I'll press Ctrl T and increase it. So soft light to give me, what's it called, a bit of more brighter light within the area. So I'll leave it like that. Soft light is done. So the next one is, when light is casting now, you have to, when we have light, you have to have shadow. So we want to draw the shadow. So that's why we have different, what's it called, shades that will serve as the shadow. So I'm going to pick the what's it called, the darker one, this guy. Then hide it again. Then create another layer beneath it. So I'm going to paint that one from here. So I'm gonna paint it from here. Please paint, please paint. Yeah. So we have that. So I can leave it like this, and I can use, what's it called, multiply to make it a bit darker and gives in some bit of shining effect. Yes. So yeah, we are adding somewhere. We are adding somewhere good. So the next thing I'm going to do now, I need to start. I need a, what's it called, a more brighter light. So I'm going to probably bring this guy here, B, and pick color. This be like running away. So I'm going to hide. So I'm going to come here, and I'm going to come towards the lighter, or if you don't want to just be scrolling around, you can come to brightness, increase it, come to saturation, and come down like this. It gives me more brighter, what's it called, feel of what I want. So I can reduce it because I don't want that to be much. Then I will, what's it called, I'll probably turn it to screen. Yeah. So my color, my lights, I'm going to just bring them, Control T, take them a bit far away, not too much. Yes, I like this, like that. So I'm going to hide this, my Egbon. These guys is Egbon Yoruba. So let me just, yeah. So I'm going to come to my rope. I will start doing what we came into the room to do. So let me start from this guy, from my rope 2. So under my rope 2, I'm going to create a layer on top. This is where the work starts. My brush that is big, like the globe of the world, I'm going to reduce it. Because this needs a, what's it called, a better and what's it called, and proper concentration. So far I'm not using 3D, so I need to be careful. So the first thing first is to first pick the darker part where the light is coming from. This guy, I this guy. Make sure my brush is not too, what's it called, is not too hard, but can be in the between. Yeah, I can increase my, what's it called, my opacity a bit. Then I'll come in, like get closer to it. Let's say I'm getting closer to my girlfriend, so I probably paint. I can increase my distance a bit. I want that dark effect very well, so I'm going to paint now. I'll be reducing my voice now, so I don't get to do mistake. So you can see, I will paint. I will paint like that. I'll paint. Yeah. Yeah. Shout out to you guys. Thanks for joining. It means a lot to me, and I'm so grateful. Yeah. So now I can change this to what's called multiply. And I don't like it in multiply. I can use darken, yes. So the next color I'm going to, what's it called, create. So I'm going to pick another one, the lighter one, this guy here, hide it. Now on this guy here, hide now. Don't disgrace me, please. I'm painting. I'm painting. So you can see it's giving me that rope effect little by little. So I'm painting. The light here won't be much. So let's see. Let's use screen for this. Yes. Thank you very much. So now I'm still going to use a bit of, what's it called, I'm still going to use some lightning. Yeah, this, like this. Yeah. So the next one, that's for this part. I will stop this one for you now. Yeah. So I'm going to do the other one. The same style. Pick the dark part. So let me change this one to the dark part. So I just all move around up and down. Yes. So okay, let me use this. Sorry, let me use this one first. So I'm going to come to the rope 2 or rope 1, sorry, and create the, what's it called, the first one. Power clip it inside. So now the dark part will be underneath where the light is being, what's it called, casting. So I'm going to, what's it called, you have to be careful here, because if you want to get this thing properly, you have to do it with so much carefulness. I don't know what that means, but you just have to be careful. Yes, you have to be careful when doing this. It's too much there. It's too much. It's too much. Control Z. Yeah, I have it here. So still use, what's it called, darken. So the next one, create another layer. Yeah. Don't forget, pick the lighter one. Then draw it like that. Draw it like that. So this place here, it doesn't have to come down a bit here. So draw it like that. Yes. I have it here. So I'm going to change this one to, what's it called, screen, 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 screen. Look at my screen. So now the next one, I'm going to use what are we calling itself? Forgotten. Yes, the darker shade. Yes, that's what I'm using now. the darker shade. So I'm going to pick this. Yeah. Some people might be saying that, guy, why don't you just use 3D and stuff like that? But what of in the situation where I don't have 3D? I don't know how to use the 3D softwares. But for me, I just like trying things out, sincerely. And I've been doing this. I've created what's it called, like a what do you guys call it? Like a padlock, yes, with just light and color, lights and shadow shades alone with color. I've created a padlock and it looks what's it called? It looks real. So I like trying things out. So in case I don't have was the other softwares I can improvise. Yes, and it has been helping me to be sincere. So the darker one, so this one I'm going to reduce this a bit. Yeah, so paint. I'm going to reduce the what's it called again? Control Z, sorry. I'm going to reduce the opacity, then increase, then I'm going to press Control Z. So because this place will be a bit dark, but not up to, oh sorry, I'm going to come back. So not up to here. This place will be more darker because it's way inside, but not too dark. Yeah, I can leave it like this. But for this my other guy here, it will be a bit darker, but it's closer to the shadow than the light. So let me this. I'm gonna put it here to be labeling that layers out so much. So maybe if I'm sharing the asset file, I'm going to share with you guys so you guys can see how it's been labeled. Yeah, this yes. So yeah, like that. But I'm still going to reduce the opacity also because it looks kind of too dark. So I'm going to reduce opacity, not too much around that part. Yeah, so that works for me. So I'm going to hide this guy. So the next thing here, you can see that we are getting to that what's it called, to that level. Now the next thing here is now to create what's it called, a placement shadow where you are placing this. So two ways, you can use color and you can use exposure, you can use curve, anyone that works for you. So at this point I'm going to use color, or let me use exposure. So on my ropes now, I'm going to create a layer and I'm going to name it what's it called, exposure layer on top on them. Make sure it's power clipped on it, then what's it called, reduce it like this. Like this is okay, then hide it. Then I'm going to what's it called, my brush B and increase B, sorry, and increase. Yeah, so this part, make sure this at 40 is still okay. Yeah, so I'm going to paint. So sorry, it's too much. So I want to create that feeling that okay, this thing is sitting on top of this guy. So and it has to cast what's it called, a bit of shadow. Yeah, that guy is too much. Oh, sorry, sorry, forgive my manners. Forgive me, please. Go back. Yes, make sure my brush is down to 0. I left it there forgotten. Sorry. So yeah, cause that's before it was so sharp. Increase my brush and just dab once. Yeah, same thing as here. So increase, reduce, so reduce. So I want to create a feeling that is sitting on top of it. Yes. So I have that. So this thing also, guys, it has to cast a shadow down because it's blocking the light that is coming. So it also casts a shadow down. So that's the next thing I'll be doing. So we'll be casting a shadow down. So I'll be picking this guy. I can also do that on this one because it will casting a shadow on this part. So I'm going to just increase it, but make sure I reduce my what's it called, my brush opacity. So around small, around 9, 6, anyone that works. But I think 11 is okay. So I'm just going to dab once like this. I'm going to dab it all like this. So now on this my platform that I have here, I'm going to create a layer on top like this. I'm still using black, so I'm just going to paint on it a bit so it will look a bit darker. Please paint, please paint, please paint, please, 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 please. Yeah, I think I have that effect on it. Yeah, So because I'm going to have some light was called falling on that part. But as we go forward, so the next thing I'm going to do here, yeah, is that I want this guy to cast the light because I said whenever you are playing that boombox, right, it will be showing lights so it can light up the room. So we have to create that light. So how do we create the lights? So I'm going to probably, where's the product? This is the guy. On top of it, I'm going to create a layer. P for my pen. Make sure it is, what's it called? Make sure it is shape. But at that shape here, I'm going to use this guy to be, this guy to not to have a fill. Then this guy here will have a fill but a lighter one. This gone here. Then I can increase my to around, let's say around 2.21, or I can just use 2 for now. That's a stroke for it. So I'll come to my and start drawing. Please pay attention when drawing this thing. Don't be eating while drawing it. Please pay attention because I'll be using curved lines just to draw around it. So please, you have to pay attention. So I need that light effects. So that's what I'm trying to draw. So yeah, if you have any question, please you can drop them. As soon as I'm done, I will attend to you guys. Thank you very much. So I'm going to draw this once more. And the next one I'm going to do here, curve from this point like this. Yes. If I've known earlier, we will have created this down, but I want you guys to see the process. So that was why I'm doing it inside of Photoshop. I can also create it in Illustrator. So I'll just add it to the layers and I'll bring it in. Yeah. So next one to do is to draw it here. No, 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 no. Come back. Sorry, come back, come back, come back. Control Z. Place here. Not too much. Because I need to get that curve very well. It has to be curvy. Yeah. Think I get it here. Click. Then oh, pick up the line. Yeah. So I think we have it. We have the curve somehow. So we have its shape here. So if I click out, you can see we have that tiny green line. You can see what we have before and what we have now. Yes, we have that tiny green line that is showing. So I think I like it tiny like this. It shouldn't be too big because I don't want the line to be distracting. So the next thing I'm going to do here is that I'm going to double click. So it will take me to my blending mode. That I'm going to use outer glow. So outer glow, I'm going to pick any color from the background. Yeah. Make sure it's green. Increase the saturation. Then increase the size. Then the spread. Let me see. You can see the guy is too much. So let me take it back. Let me take it back. So increase the spread. Yes. But not too much like this. Let's go down a bit. Yes, I like this. So I like this like this. I'm going to leave this like this. So let me try and change this guy to screen. That's what it gives me. So leave it like this. Yeah, leave it like this. So keep this guy here. Duplicate it again. Ctrl J. The light will be too much. We kind of much. Yes. So I will do this one as screen to be more lighter. Then what I'm going to do, convert it to smart object. Let's see where it doesn't give me a funny feel. Yes, smart object. Then I will come to what was this guy called blur, and I will come to Gaussian blur. I will just Gaussian blur it a bit, not too much, not too much. So I just want that light effect to show. So I'm going to change it to screen. I think it's the screen. Let's see dodge. Yeah, think I like dodge here. It's popping. It's popping. It's popping. So that's the next thing I will do. So So now the next thing I'm going to do here now there's the lights here have to be what's it called, has to show here, is a must. So I'm going to create that light. Yeah, so on top of this guy, this is my element here, this guy here. So wait, so let me make a mistake please. This is my products. So on top of this guy, I'm going to create another layer. Power clip it inside. B, which is my brush. I use it often when I'm doing something like this. Just pick a bit of lighter part here. Just what's it called? Just dodge it once, two, three, four. Yeah. Control T. And I'll come to my distort. I like using this what's it called? This distort very well. I like it a lot. So just to create that spread. One thing about me is that I like paying attention to details and also probably giving it that feeling of reality. Yes, I like doing it often. So yeah, so I don't just overlook. So when you see it at a glance, you will love it. So you will love it. So that's it. I like creating the attraction element whenever I design. So the light there is there. So I'm going to create another one on top of everything, on top of my product, but to be subtle, not that much. So on top of it, give me that light, give me that light, give me that light, give me that light. Yeah, subtle, reduce the opacity a bit. Yeah, and make it, yeah, subtle. It's not really visible. Yeah. So this guy here, let's still continue. Let's still continue. So for these my ropes, I need to darken this part. This part is looking a bit sharper, and that's not what I want for it. So let me hide this guy. Where's this guy? So where is this guy? Um, so where is it? Where is it running to? Yeah, this guy. So this guy, I think he's one, if I'm correct. Yes, it's one. So I'm going to create a layer on top of it and power clip it. Make sure it's B, reduce, yeah, D, dark. It's not too much, so I'm going to what's it called? Make it a bit darker. I don't want that sharp edge. It's not going to look realistic. I don't want that. Yeah, as you can see now. Yeah. So I'm still going to put some light effect on that part. So for this one also, I'm going to do the same. I'm still going to do some light effect on them. So now let me do the light effect on them. So yeah, this. So I'm going to pick something around, yeah, lights. I'm going to reduce it, increase this guy a bit, just a subtle lights, and just paint like this. Oh, sorry, I'm on two. Sorry. Okay, let me go back. Yeah, let me make it light a bit. What's it called? A bit lighter. Yeah, make it a bit lighter, like this. I'm going to make it screen. Yes, the same thing I'm going to do for this guy here. Wait, okay, this for two. Sorry. So for one also, I'm going to do the same thing. Yeah, so I'm going to make it screen or reduce the fill so it's not much. Yes. So now the next thing I'm going to do here, the next thing I'll be doing now, this guy has to be casting a bit of shadow on them at the back, but it doesn't have to be visible that much. D, B. So Doesn't have to be that visible. So let me bring it a bit down like this. Yes, reduce it a bit, just a cast a bit, then make it multiply. Same thing on this rope too. Yeah, it's okay like that. Feel like I'm still not feeling the light concept here, so let me find something to do to it. Where's the product? Let me remove this guy and see. I can just, let me try and reduce the opacity a bit. Yes, I think it's okay like this. It's not too bright. Yeah, and the one on the products, this guy, I can reduce also a bit, not too much. Where is it? Okay, not this one. This one, I guess. Yes, not too much. Yeah, so that's okay. You can reduce the opacity. Then I have this. I have this. So the next thing we are going to do here now, yeah, is to create that outside appearance. But before I create the outside appearance, I want to, on my ropes, where are they? On my rope 1 and rope 2, like this. I'm going to, let me do it inside, let me do it outside. Create a layer on top of this guy. So we can see that we have different layers on top of everything. Different layers. Reduce it. Make this one white. You reduce it a bit. Make sure my this guy is increased. And just, sorry, I used to mistake row 1 for 2. So this here. Yeah. Cause you can see that we have, what's it called, an extreme light around here. So I need to create that also on them. So for 2 also, I'm going to do that. Yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying me. So for 2 also, I'm going to do that. Yeah, I'm going to do this. Yes, you can see that extreme light. So because I'm going to create that impression also on the design we have here. So the next thing I'm going to do, I have to create my 3D ball. Let me hide this. So for this one, I'm just going to group it and set platform. So this one, I'm going to group it and say, yeah, BG. So I want to create my ball. So first of all, come to my, make sure this is, what's it called? This is hidden. This is open. Then draw. Yeah, put it here. Reduce it. The same thing we did for the rope, we'll be doing for it. But this one won't be having any, what's it called? Won't be having any texture. It's just more like a ball. So I'm going to take this up where I have the product. Yeah. Then the first thing first, create your shadow and your light. And you can use, what's it called? Um, you can use shadow, you can use Holy Spirit help me. You can use I've forgotten. Exposure and shadow. Yes, you can use exposure and shadow. Yes, you can use exposure and shadow, but I like using color a lot. So I'm going to come back here again. So I'm going to pick this guy on it. Make sure this guy is at the middle. Yeah, this guy is a bit increased. Then you, this is where the darker part is. So don't let us make a mistake. Reduce it a bit. Reduce it a bit. Reduce it a bit. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Then the lights. The lighter one. Then paint on it. As you can see. As you can see. As you can see. So another one. The extreme dark. pick it, hide, then withdraw, but not too much. Oh, just something little. Reduce. So now we have that. You can see it's giving me that ball feeling. So yeah. So I'm going to use that extreme light also. I can just pick it from here and just touch on it. Make sure it's coming from this side. Touch on it. Touch on it. Touch on it. Yes. You can see that I have that ball feeling. Yes. That's how I create my. So I want to create a bit of color this thing around it. Another one. I'm gonna pick that one from this guy here. This guy here. Hide it. So I'm just going to reduce it a bit. I'm going to use something that now this way I play around. I don't know which one I'm using. Anyone that works. I think I like soft light. So I've created this ball filling. So now the next thing to do here, I want to create some. No, before I do that, now this is my BG. We are going to work on it. So I'm going to work on it. I'm going to create. Come here again and create. Yes, this guy. The way we have it. Control T and bring it down like this. If you see, so there's a bit of repetition in what I've been doing. If you have to follow design principles, there's a bit of repetition in what I've been doing, and what the repetition is, or how will I put it? Yeah, I've been using circular edges always. You can see my product is round. This is round. This is round. What I'm doing is round. To get it, so they've been in the form of what's called repetition in what I'm doing. So this is here. So I'm going to probably, well, before I do that, I'm going to select this by clicking Ctrl or Alt key, remove it, and make sure it's placed on my what's it called BG. To take it away, and I'll press Ctrl I. You'll be like, guy, why do you do this now? Why? I'll tell you the reason why. So I'm going to come here and drag in this guy. This guy that I call logistics algorithm. I'm bringing him in, and I'll drag him inside like this. Please come in. We need you. So I'm going to drag him inside. So I'm going to bring him beneath, and I'm going to reduce it. Yeah. And you know we are having our leopard. Everything has been what's it called turned like that. So I'm going to also turn this guy like this a bit. I just want that to have an outside feeling. Yes, I'm going to do this guy like this. Reduce it, then push it to the side like this. Yeah, I have this already. So don't forget that I have this guy here. So I have to duplicate this guy in two places. Ctrl J, because I'll be needing this guy a lot. So I'm going to bring him under this guy like this. So I'll make sure that the fill is removed. Yes, I'll make sure that the fill is removed. So I'm going to come here and I'm going to use stroke. And make sure it is actually how will I put it? Stroke. I'm going to increase my stroke. Might not be saying it yet. Then I'm going to leave it like this. Control T of it. Let me drag it. Let me zoom in and drag it out. You can see I have the stroke. Yeah. So what this does, right, is to give me what's it called? An outside, like a extruding outside. That's the idea. So that's the idea I'm creating. So for my stroke here, I would have said I should not use stroke from this guy. Yes, because I might end up doing a lot. So let's stop that. So I'm going to use stroke from this guy. But you know what's it called? I've taken away this fill. So I'm going to bring back the fill. Apologies, please. I'm going to bring back this fill. But make sure take away the fill here and bring back the what's it called? It's here. Because I don't want to regret it. I don't want to do a lot. So yeah, as you can see now, I have it back. So now, if I go back to my blending mode, it is easier for me in the sense that I don't have to use stroke anymore. Yeah. So now I want to use, how will I put it? Let's say this guy. Yes, color overlay. Pick. I don't need you. I don't need you. I just need a shade of dark and white. So pick this guy, change the color to something lighter like this. It's not showing yet. Thank God it's showing. Then I think I can do a darker part, but not too dark. Darker, bit darker, a bit darker. Sorry. Yes, I like this. Now on that guy, right? On that guy, when I said I'll be needing this guy a lot, I know the reason why I said I'll be needing it a lot. I've done this. I'll keep it. So because I'll be doing some effects on it. So on this guy, this one I bring here, I'm going to bring it down. No, on top of it. Let it go down on top of it. Make sure it's not shaking. It's just at the point that we started. And also, what you do is that the same way you did it, hide, and also the same way review, but make sure it's white. Okay, not too white. A shade of these guys here. So it's giving me that shining edge effect. That's what I'm trying to get. Yes. So I can increase it a bit. Let me use 2. Yeah. I can duplicate it a bit, but let it be on top of this my guy. I can duplicate it, bring it down, but duplicate it. So Ctrl T, bring it down like this. So it's going to be, no, not so, no, 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 go up, 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 go, yeah. Then I have to perfect it to fit in into this guy that I have here. I'm going to do that with my mouse. I'm going to perfect it. Yes. So, but at this point, it will be what's it called? The opacity will be reduced. Yes, not too much to reduce. So I want that. Yeah. Still the same guy. Then I said that guy is helpful. Control J again. But at this point, this guy will be off, and this guy will be on. Yes, this same guy. So now we are going to reduce the what's it called? The opacity. So it's going to be giving me like a glass effect. So I'm going to create that on it. So we can see from what's it called outside. Yeah. As you can see what we are creating. So this create that effect. Let me make it a bit lighter. Yeah. So and also make sure that this our logistic guy is a bit blurry because that's to give her that that's to give us that far effect here. Sorry. Yes, I'm going to make it a bit blurry but not too blurry. Yeah. So I have this. So the next thing I'm going to do is to start creating some lighting around because we're almost done. Start creating some lightning. So the next thing I'm going to do here is to, yeah, well, where is this guy? Okay, this is this guy. That's the first lighting we created. So the next thing now, bring back this guy, pick this guy, then hide this guy, increase your lights, increase your, sorry, your brush, not lights, your brush. Hey, it's too much now. Get back, please. So I'm going to change this to softs. If you don't know, then this can be around 30, 35. Yeah. So I'm going to just dodge around, dodge around here, no, dodge. Yeah, dodge. I want that light. So I'm going to change this to screen. God bless you. Yeah, God bless you. I'm going to reduce it and I'm going to increase it. Yeah, so you can see that feeling. Yes, we are getting there. I don't know whether it's because of my Oraimo that is green. I'm wearing green also today. I don't know. It's a coincidence, but let me just continue. Yeah, yeah. The next thing I'll be doing, still see where it needs extra touches. So yeah, this light, I'm going to create another light around here, but not too much. So it won't be like we are lightening everything up. Light here is okay. Then make it soft lights. Soft light. I can put it more. Yes, soft light. Yes, soft light. Yeah. So yeah. Soft light. The next thing first. We almost done it. Whatever we are doing here, we almost done. This looking good. So now, the next thing I'm going to do here. So this my guy here. Let me see. Um, can I reduce? Can I reduce? What's it called? Is it the effect? No, not the ellipse. Oh, come back. Sorry, not you. Not you. Where's the product? Yes, this guy. Can I reduce the outglow? Feel like it's too much. The size. Feel like this guy. Yeah, I feel like it's okay like this. I need that. What's it called? I need that. What's it called? Um. I think this is okay. Charge okay. Charge okay. So yeah. The next thing I'm going to do here. So is to the next thing I'm going to do here. Think now I am liking the feeling I'm getting from the light, not as before. I'm liking that feeling now. Yeah. So you can see now I'm going to what's it called? This one. This one is for the ball. So I'm going to group it and say ball. Ball. Yeah. Let me see if I have extra questions. So I don't think I have. Okay. Cheap cheap viewers on. Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So okay. Yeah. So so the next thing we're going to do here. Okay, let me see. Yeah, I think we're almost done. I think I have the lighting in the background is okay. This is okay. So yeah, I'm going to further more on the text. Let's bring the text. And the text I'm using is what's the text again? The copy I'll be using just to create attention is feel the boom and light the room. Like you get it? Boom, room. Like I'm rapping. Feel the boom and light. Feel the boom, light the room. Yeah. So that will be the what's it called? That will be copy. So I'm going to first of all pick these guys and say these are what's it called? Overlay. Overlay. Yes. Then this one I'll say is my circle. Then the next one, this guy also I'll say outside. That's the idea. Yeah. Okay. So the next thing I'm going to do here is to bring the text in. So I would have said, let me write it here, but I had a confusion when I was doing it then. So I want to do it in Illustrator. So I'll just bring it into Photoshop. So yeah. So I'm going to open my Illustrator again. Permit me, I'm going to drag these guys. I don't need them. I'm going to bring them here. Yes. So I'm going to perfect that in Illustrator. So I'm going to write it um, fill. Let me increase my. Is it fill the beam? I think it's fill the beam like the room. Yes, that's it. So I'm going to here. Fill the yes, fill the boom. Yeah. So I wanted to do something before. So I want to get if I can get it in Illustrator very well because I tried in Photoshop, but I wasn't really getting it. So let's try it in Illustrator together. So I'm going to use a bit more, how will I put it, big font. Something that can give me that boom effect, boom feeling. Yes, you can see I have A1 and I think I'll be using A1 a lot. I've been using A1. So let me try Akina. Yes, it's a bit playful. I feel like A1 is trying to say pick me, pick me, pick me. Ah, you know what? Which one should I pick? Let me try another one. Let's see. Yes, antique. Antique is not giving me that round effect that I want. So I'll use and this one. Okay, Akina is not giving me. Yes, A1 works. Yes, it's giving me that big effect. So let me write the room also. Room. Yeah. So you can see that they are the same thing. I've tried that. Okay, can I put this thing in the same part? So increase the boom and remove the OO to give a speaker idea. Do you get it? So first thing I'm going to first do is to first take these guys and say, you know what? Create outline. I don't need them. So ungroup everything. Let them be separate. So let's try that idea. If it works, good. If it doesn't work, we'll try our method that I want to use. So O and O. Let me take this guy away. If it works and if it doesn't, we won't stress ourselves. But you know the problem? I don't think it will. It should have been good if it was what's it called. I don't think it will. So don't let me stress ourselves. Don't let us stress ourselves. It's not going to. It's not going to. It's not planning to. So it's not planning to. It's not planning to. So I'm going to take it back. Yeah, it's not planning to. So I'm going to. This one should be. I'm going to use Proxima. Let's say I have Proxima. Yes, Proxima. Yes, not so. Yes, I want something that is feel the boom. Take this guy down. So I'm still going to give this one also what's it called? A but I think I'll do that in Photoshop. Lights. No, okay. Everything capital letter. Lights. Sorry. D. So I'm going to change that also. Sorry. I'm gonna bring this down. I'm gonna bring this down. Capital letter all through. We are making a statement. So it has to be capital letter. So I'm going to reduce this. But not too big. Not too small, sorry. I'm going to increase this like this. So I'm going to do this also like it. Yeah. So for me to get that feeling, this guy, I'm going to convert it to outline. Then I'm going to use transform. I'm going to use share. Then I'm going to use what's it called? Vertical. I think it's horizontal. Yes, if horizontal, and I'm going to share. Is that it? That's not it. So pick vertical. Sorry, vertical. Let me see the angle. Sorry, not you. Vertical, not you. Horizontal. So let's try this. Now it's going like, no, not you. I think I'm going to later use hi, thank you very much. I prefer I will use skew. I'll use skew in Photoshop. Instead of this, I'll use skew. But I'll make sure my fill is like this and convert all these things into what's it called shape. And because I won't be using text, I don't need the text anymore. So make sure it's what's it called outline. So when I get to Illustrator, as a Photoshop, I'm going to what's it called create that idea because this guy will be like this guy is overlapping. So I'm just going to copy both of them like this. Command C. So I'll go on the rest in Illustrator in Photoshop, sorry. So I'll come here, Command V. But I'll make sure I pick layers. I'm going to pick layers. He's going to ask me a funny question or he should not ask me. Please don't ask me. Please don't ask me. Thank you very much. God bless you. So I'm going to what's it called? Bring it here. Like this. So I'm going to click on this guy. This guy. This guy. This guy. This guy. This guy. And this guy here. And just say that convert them into what's it called shape. Match the shape together as one. That's for this guy. So I'm going to click on this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy. Merge it into one shape also. This guy, this guy, this guy, this guy. You can actually use text. If you can use your text in Photoshop, you can do it sincerely. You don't have to go through this process. But I'm just teaching you guys some tricks. Yeah. Match. Now it's a shape. It's not more what's called this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy. Oh, this guy is still bringing room. It's a text. We don't need it. So I'm going to convert it to what's called shape. I don't need it as a text. So I'm going to bring everything out like this. So this group I have here, I don't need it. I'm going to delete it. So now, this guy and this guy, I'm going to let them be side by side. Ctrl T. And I'm going to what's it called? Probably, I won't use the skew. I'm going to skew them a bit. Let them follow the flow. 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 Yes. Yeah. So now, fill the bomb. So this guy also lights. One letter will be out like this. The room. So I'm going to shift this one a bit to this side like this. Yes. So I'm going to pick on everything and increase it. Doesn't have to be too much. Then bring it down. So I'm going to make it come to shape. Color. White. Yeah. There's a bit of what's it called here. So what can I do? I can reduce my lighting here. Let me see. Should we give me the help? Yes. So I'll just reduce this guy a bit. This is for digital. Do you get it? But if it's for print, we'll have tried on that process. So I want to try something. Let me see. Let me try and use these dots. I don't know whether it will work. I just want to try something quite different. Nah. It's not working. It's not working. It's not giving me the direction I want. Yeah. So Command G, Command T, increase a bit. can still increase the more. Yeah. So I can actually just probably just let's try just yes. Create a shadow, but don't make it too what's it called much. It's multiply, I know it's multiply. So this guy, press OK, increase the shadow, not too much, oh please, not too much. Reduce the size, reduce the size a bit, increase the size so it's not showing. Then reduce the opacity. Yes, this works better, very well. Yeah, yes, yes. So the next thing I'm going to do, we're almost done. The next thing I'm going to do is to bring in the Oraimo logo. Where is it? I think I have it, SVG. So I'm going to open this in Illustrator. It's too small. Ah, why is this small like this? So I'm going to select everything. I'm going to change it to white. So I'm going to, what was it called? Bring it out. Uh, I think it's one. Yes, Command C. Then come to Photoshop and say Command V. But make sure it's as shape, yes. As shape. Where are you? Is here. We can't find the Command T. Wherever you are, you come out. Increase. I said it is here. But it's just too tiny. So I'm just going to drop it by this side. So I'm going to raise this guy down at the angle here. So I'm going to raise my, what's it called? My ball, yeah. That's why I needed to select everything I was doing so it won't give me issues when I'm drawing. Yeah. So the Oraimo logo comes down a bit. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah. This works. And this works very well. So the next thing we are going to do now, where the little magic happens, I'm going to say Shift Control Alt E. So it's going to change everything to a what's it called to an actual thumbnail. Yeah, one thumbnail. I'm going to press convert it to Smart Objects. Now the next thing I'm going to do here is what's it called probably I do some little effect with how will I put it color balance vibrance a bit. So I'm going to just my color balance is yellow is what's green and what's it called and yellow, that's a bit of it. Then I'll come to vibrance, brightness and what's it called brightness and increase the brightness a bit, then the contrast also. So the next one, vibrance, so leave the vibrance like this. So now this one I do it sometimes, yeah, if I know that it's going out for print. Are you getting me? It's going out for print, but not for what's it called, not for digital. I do this process to enhance the color, feel, and also the sharpness of my the lighting of my designs. I do it for print when I'm using Photoshop to design for print. So I use this. Do you get it? So that I can still have that camera raw effects use on my what's it called on my designs. I do this. So let me just I can do this, yes, but let me hide it. So if I don't do this, I'll click on this guy. I'll come to filter, camera raw filter. Yes. Please load. I said something. I'll come back to it. So I'll come to lights. I don't need it to be 2, but I can just increase it to 0.05. Contrast, yes. Give me that contrast. Highlights, yes. Shadow, go down a bit. I need the shadow to be shadowing. White, yes. I need that to be white. Then black, a bit black, but not too much. Vibrant, yes. Let the color pop. Saturation, maybe a bit 1. Then texture, yes. Increase it. Clarity, just 1 so that it won't dark. Because if you increase your clarity to be so sharp and dark, and I don't want it to lose quality. I don't want that. So I'm going to what's it called? Before I used to increase my quality, but after growing now in design, so I reduce it to around 5 is okay. Yes. The is well, I don't need that guy. I don't need that guy. V8. Yeah. Veneer, what did they call it? Sometimes I don't know the name. Color grading, no. If I was to doing something that has to do with more of what's it called environment, I'm going to use color grading. So I'm going to color details. I'm going to increase my sharpening, increase the details. The what's it called the noise reduction. I'm going to reduce the noise. Yes, a bit. Contrast, yes. Yes. Casa is looking smooth and sharp. Yes, and I'm done. So you can see the before and after. It's what I have before. It's what I have now. So if I'm not feel if I feel okay, I want this to be, I want a bit of what's it called reduction in this. Some comment. I'm going to come here. I feel something is wrong here. I don't know what's wrong, but I feel something is wrong here. With my ball, come on T. Let me take a bit inside. Ah, my eyes are sharp. My eyes are sharp. That's why I'm using glasses also. So I'm going to do that again. Control Alt Shift E. Command. Yeah. Now, all I have to do, I can't go through that process again. So I've converted it to a smart object. I'm just going to duplicate this guy. Click on this, duplicate this guy. Make sure you're holding Alt key and just drag it on the top. Still the same feeling. Yes. So I can delete this one up here. Then the next thing I'm going to do, if I feel like the effect is quite much, I'll come to this gauge here. I'll click on the gauge. Where are you? Yes. And I will reduce a bit so that the effect won't be much on it. The effect will be there, but not that much. Yes. And I think we get it right. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. This is what we created today. I hope you guys love it. So you can see how we came from just an empty canvas to something like this. And it's giving that 3D feeling. Do you get me? Yeah. But the message also is there. Feel the boom and light the room. Do you get it? So this is to create what's it called? A freshness with your music that lights. So that's why we have more of lightning in the design. Hope you guys get it. Yeah. So let me see if I have questions. So I don't think I have questions. Yeah. So yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoy. And if you have questions, please you can ask me now before I leave the live stream. If there's any question, please drop it now before I leave the live stream. So as you can see, this is looking fresh and it's looking cool. So if you don't have that 3D, what's it called? You can try this yourself, and you can use it for your designs. You get it? You can create light effect yourself using color. You can create you can use different textures. You can download textures to create different objects using lights. Do you get me? Yes, you can actually do that. Huh? Yeah, you can do that. So if you have questions, please ask. I'll be waiting for your questions before I leave. So I don't think I have any questions. So I'm going to call today a day. Thank you very much, guys, and welcome to Pixel Pulse with Bello Olamiji. So I'll be seeing you guys next time and have a wonderful week ahead. Never stop creating and never stop doing your best. If you are recreating this, you can share with me. I'm going to look at it, and if I can help you with anything, you can DM me. I'm ready to support you. Thank you guys and have a wonderful week. Bye bye.